Someone's motioning something sexual to me over there. He was like this.
Most celebrities carefully polish every sentence before speaking in public. But Emily Blunt does the exact opposite. She says the most outrageous things without hesitation, and somehow turns every awkward moment into comedy gold. Whether she's oversharing, roasting her co-stars, or asking wildly inappropriate questions, her interviews always feel unpredictable and completely genuine.
What would you do?
I'd probably go for the balls, right? Because
Emily knows what she's not supposed to say, but she says it anyway.
You like to touch the wood?
I love touching wood.
And you like to touch the wood 6 times?
Yeah, each. Every piece of wood I see.
How much wood do you say?
A lot.
Well, first of all, let me congratulate you on your wood-finding capabilities.
Emily has a talent for dragging her co-stars into hilariously uncomfortable conversations. During one interview with Matt Damon, she suddenly turned a normal discussion into a brutally honest conversation about sweating, body heat, and embarrassing details nobody expected to hear on live television.
How sweaty are you right now?
Pretty sweaty, but only in spots.
Ooh, which spots? Come on.
Under the arms.
Crotch?
Yeah, when you said it was hot as balls, it's hot as my balls.
It's hot as my balls. When you sweat, where do you tend to sweat from?
Nobody brings out Emily's savage humor quite like Dwayne Johnson. Every time they appear together, the interview instantly turns into playful chaos. Emily constantly mocks his confidence, interrupts his dramatic speeches, and refuses to let him take himself too seriously.
Welcome to the adventure of a lifetime.
No!
No, I didn't! Where are you going? Oh, no.
What do you mean, no?
Oh, no. All right, enough put up.
Anyway,
enough.
so,
No, listen. The company's doing great, okay?
Emily's teasing doesn't stop with jokes. In one interview, she publicly pressured Dwayne Johnson into covering food and drinks for an entire crowd. She kept pushing until he finally gave in while everyone cheered around him. Emily often turns ordinary life experiences into hilarious stories. Even something as simple as trying to get a taxi in France became a painfully awkward memory that she retold with full dramatic detail.
Good news is everything's on DJ today. Every shot, every bit of French toast, every jungle mandarita, it's all on him for the whole day. Right, Tits? All on you. Say yes, and yes, say yes.
Yes. Jesus Christ. Okay.
Emily openly admits that her first kiss was nothing like the romantic moments people describe in movies. Instead of excitement, she mostly remembers confusion, regret, and complete disgust.
And you went, taxi? And I went, yes! And you went, taxi! Is Simon English, Simon French?
Are your kids' friends impressed by what you do?
Not really.
No.
I mean, sometimes the parents try to sort of recruit them. And they're like, that's Mary Poppins. And I'm there in my sweatpants, and the kids are like, what's not? Like, really not. Oh, I hope it's not.
Emily doesn't believe in politely ignoring awkward problems. According to her, if someone has terrible breath, people should stop pretending everything is fine and address it immediately.
Now, I'd heard about the concept of French kissing, but I thought, well, that sounds weird. Like, why would that be pleasurable or nice? And it wasn't. It was not at all. And I was just like horrified by the whole thing. And I just remember surreptitiously sort of like wiping my mouth afterwards. You know, it was just horrible.
Ashley slipped you the tongue.
Oh, massively. Well, not slipped. That sounds kind of delicate.
While filming an emotional scene, Emily was trying to concentrate on a massive monologue. Unfortunately, a child actor nearby decided it was the perfect time to ask her one of the dumbest jokes imaginable.
You should tell someone if they have bad breath.
You shouldn't say you just hand them a little Listerine.
Give a piece of gum.
Just a tube of gum.
One reason Emily's stories feel so entertaining is because she fully acts out every person involved. From nurses to restaurant workers, she recreates voices and personalities so accurately that every story feels alive.
We had this amazing nurse who came in, and she looked at Hazel and she goes, damn, your baby is so cute. And I went, oh, really? She went, she is gorgeous. And I went, hey, Mabel, I think you say that to all the mothers. And she went, no, I don't. She said, when I know a baby ugly, I say, you had a baby. Went out for dinner at Chili's, I think. The girl who was serving me was enormous. You know, I think she got freebie meals at Chili's.
Nothing wrong with that.
And she comes up and she goes, did anyone ever tell you you look a lot like Emily Blunt? And I said, I have heard that, yes. And she went, are you Emily Blunt? And I went, yeah. And she went, what are y'all doing here? And then she was like, are y'all shooting a movie here? And I said, yeah, I'm shooting a film called Looper. And she went, Looper? And I went, yeah. And she went, y'all just made that up.
Are your kids getting your accent or are they getting your husband's accent?
Well, Hazel had my accent for a really long time and would say things like water, which I was really proud of. And then the other day she goes, can I have some water? And I went, it's water. And she was like, no, it's water.
During a visit to a Chili's restaurant, Emily ended up in a bizarre conversation with a waitress who recognized her, but still seemed suspicious that she was actually famous.
Stunt.
And he looked at me and he goes, it's a challenge.
The impression.
Emily takes pride in her British accent, especially when it starts rubbing off on her children. So when her daughter suddenly switched to an American pronunciation, Emily reacted like it was a personal betrayal.
And then before I had this mammoth monologue, I remember like really fast-paced monologue. I was just trying to focus for a second. They were like, okay, rolling. And Joel would be like, Emily, what do you get if you put the letter B in front of the word oobs? And I was like... And they were like, and action! And I was like... You know,
While filming a dangerous stunt with Tom Cruise, Emily accidentally lost control of a vehicle and nearly crashed them both. What makes the story even funnier is that she ignored Tom's panic because she thought he was overreacting.
So I tear down this path, and Tom's being very quiet behind me, and suddenly I just hear him under his breath as I approach the right-hand turn. I hear him going, brake. 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 Oh God. And brake. Oh, and brake the car. And I left it too late. And so drove us into a tree. And I almost killed Tom Cruise.
Oh my God, I can't believe this was even allowed to happen.
In my head, I was thinking, when I first heard him say break, in my head I went, oh, shut up, you know. As if I thought I knew more about stunt driving than Tom Cruise.
At the 2024 Oscars, Emily jokingly continued the Barbenheimer rivalry by taking shots at Ryan Gosling right in front of the audience. The exchange quickly turned into one of the funniest moments of the night.
Oh. Hello, Emily.
Wow. Bit of a frosty hello.
Not at all. No, I'm just happy that we can finally put this Barbenheimer rivalry behind us.
And the way this award season's turned out wasn't that much of a rivalry, so just let it go.
It's true. You guys are doing very well. Congratulations.
Thanks.
But you know, I think I kind of figured out why they call it Barbenheimer and they didn't call it Op and Barbie.
Why?
Well, I think you guys are at the tail end of that because you were riding Barbie's coattails all summer.
All right, mister, I need to paint my abs on to get nominated. You don't see Robert Downey doing that.
You're kidding.
Robert Downey did not paint his abs on to
This
get
is
nominated.
insane, Emily. This has got to stop. We have to squash this.
During an interview with Conan O'Brien, Emily suddenly became deeply curious about whether getting hit in the groin is genuinely as painful as men claim. The conversation immediately spiraled into chaos.
I was saying, like, is it just unbelievably painful for a guy when you get kneed or punched in the balls or anything like that? And he was like, it's like unbelievable. Like, you can't compare it to getting punched in the boob. It doesn't compare. Because I was like, well, surely it's probably the same if I get punched in the tit or something. And he was like, not at all the same. And then he said something which I found very interesting, that he said, I think it would be more painful. I can't believe I'm talking about this, and I want to ask you if this is true. More painful sometimes, like a tap on the ball might be as painful as a punch in the ball. Is this true?
I'm glad you asked.
Emily believes British people are terrible at giving compliments because they downplay everything. According to her, phrases that sound polite to Americans are secretly devastating insults in Britain.
But you were nervous about it because you had to be semi-naked or nearly naked with it.
Yeah, which is mortifying, obviously, having to do any of those scenes. But, it was distracting doing it with someone like Tom Hanks, who I've grown up watching, and all I could think of was like Splash and Big, and oh no, I shouldn't say that.
You don't think of that.
When Emily officially became an American citizen, she found herself standing near Matthew McConaughey during the ceremony. Instead of focusing on the serious moment, her brain kept drifting toward jokes and movie references.
I post to you guys.
STFU.
STFU.
Shut. We mustn't say it.
Very rude. BBC.
BBC, keep it fresh.
I think you told me that when your mom met Ryan, she was quite smitten by him.
So she was like, look very nice in that white suit. I was like, all right.
It is weird, like how
I was like, you're at a 10 on the creep factor right now, okay?
Standing beside Dwayne Johnson constantly reminds Emily how physically tiny she looks compared to him. She jokes that every photo together makes it seem like he accidentally brought his daughter to set.
Could have been Britney.
You could have been Britney. What happened? Why aren't you Britney?
Because I realized that I'm not good at dancing. I think
Who approached you and tried to get you involved?
I don't want to tell you too much because I feel like someone's going to find these songs that I recorded.
Oh, you have songs.
Do you want to know the name of one of them?
Yes, very much.
Ring It Up.
There's a song called Ring It Up.
It will never see the light of day.
Did you write the song?
No, I can't write.
Uh-huh.
And they said, I think you have a nice voice and I think that you could be a pop star. I said, I can't dance. They said, don't worry about it.
Uh-huh.
We'll teach you. It didn't work. I tried to learn. And then I was doing a play. First job was with Judi Dench.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, the dame.
Uh-huh.
And she said, oh, no, darling, you can't do both. You can't act and do that.
She talked you out of it.
She talked me out of it.
She was jealous?
She put the kibosh on it.
Emily once described how heavyweight boxer Oleksandr Usyk became obsessed with cake while filming. According to her, the crew practically had to bribe him with desserts just to get him back on set.
British people are notoriously terrible at taking compliments. Would you agree? Just like... So you guys, if you really like something, you say, I thought it was quite good. And to me, that is really rude because in England you say, yeah, it was quite good, which means it was trash. Like it was, you hated it.
How does that translate as bad? It's
quite.
Oh, quite means not quite there?
It's quite good, you know.
So did you people come up to you
people
when you
have
first
said,
came to
I
America?
saw your movie. It was quite good. And I'm like, oh, all right, well, you don't have to tell me that, but like, yeah.
When a viral photo surfaced showing Emily laughing beside Blake Lively during Fashion Week, Emily casually revealed the ridiculous reason behind the moment.
I was doing the best I could not to stand next to McConaughey in that courtroom and go, all rise, all rise, all rise. And that's like all he was thinking about the whole time.
Getting sworn in with Matthew McConaughey looking on makes you like a double American.
Double American. And actually, as I was getting sworn in, I was like this, and I could see him in my peripheral going, like, as he's hearing the things I had to do, things like renouncing my queen.
Oh, you had to renounce your queen, yeah.
Which is horrible.
Yeah, I guess so.
Queen Elizabeth was just like...
How do you do it?
Even Emily's husband, John Krasinski, enjoys teasing her. During one interview, he openly mocked her British accent right in front of the audience.
So, I would walk next to him. People would take pictures of us kind of walking next to each other on set, and I looked like his child.
Oh, before I go, I was just wondering really quickly, since you're in a biopic, who would you want to play you in a biopic?
Bet you Stanley Tucci can play me well.
Yeah. My sister did the funniest joke last night. We went for sushi, and my sister said to him, she goes, it's kind of like my husband's in front of me, except it's like someone went...
just
blew him up. It was like...
But it's just how she imitates the voice of heavyweight champion Oleksandr Usyk bargaining for cake on the set of The Smashing Machine that is even more hilarious.
We had to bribe him with cake. He was obsessed with eating cake. And I remember the PA being like, Alex, we're ready for you in checks. And he was like, no, Alex isn't here right now. And they're like, if I get you some cake, will you come and do checks? And he went, okay, some funfetti would be good. I have stolen one thing It's so lame, but I stole a packet of seeds from a garden shop once.
When Robert Downey Jr. tried roasting Emily during a press event, she instantly flipped the joke back onto him with a savage comeback nobody expected.
You know, there were so many, so you think, crikey, like, which one do we...
what fun is this? Oh, God.
Why are you mocking my accent?
Because it's fake. It's about time we end the charade.
It's not fake. I'm from London, England.
Charade. I'm from London, England.
You can be real sometimes.
A real...
No matter how chaotic the interview becomes, Emily always finds a way to end things with one final sarcastic punchline.
Fashion Week moment of you and Blake Lively once went viral.
Yeah, look at us. Oh my God.
Do you remember what you were laughing about?
I think I was worried that she was flashing her vagina, so it might have been something to do with that. Zendaya doesn't look very happy, though, with our jokes.
Is Blake Lively your BFF?
She wishes.
You said, ignore Emily. She ate a bad clam last night at one Q&A. Ignore Emily. She's tripping on mushrooms at another. Go easy on Emily tonight. She's had a few margaritas.
Yeah.
Emily's peeking on a weed gummy right now. And ignore Emily. She's wearing a Z-pack of rash cream.
No.
Oh.
Listen, here's the thing. This is going to be such low-hanging fruit because I've lost my voice. I sound like I've been raving. I could be on a weed gummy for all we know.
How did you lose your voice?
Because I was screaming at you to take a Z-pack for your chlamydia that
you To Disney World was always something I wanted to do because you have Epcot there. There's a lot of other fun things there in Orlando.
Sorry, keep going. I just blinked off. Sorry.
All right, Emily, last question. How do you think this interview went?
I think it went really well. But next time, bore someone else with your questions.
Yeah, but I thought this was going well.
Just kidding.